Hello everybody, this is Bear Lim, and today I'm back again with another investment opportunity project for you. And today the project that we are going to talk about is not on some rebasing, high ROI, DAOs nodes project. It's actually on crypto bots. Some of you may have heard of the big names like BitGet, Trade Commerce, Pinex. There are many out there. The one I'm using is Midas. I'm also using other bots, but my favorite is this crypto bot called Midas. And let's zoom right into it. Okay, so this is the main website of Midas bot. It's pretty straightforward. On the first page, on the home page, you see your total balance. This left number is the unutilized USDT amount, and on the right is what you have used it to purchase. Okay, let me zoom in a bit more for you all. Okay, so as you can see, I have 3 coins running now. Solana, at least it's a game coin, and Luna. And you can actually see Solana is in heavy losses of 73%. Okay, so it shows you the profits this month, it shows you today's profits, the profits this month, and the total profits I have clocked since day one. Okay, I have started using this bot since 10th of September, so it's about 7 months plus. Initially, I had a larger amount in it. It was close to 90 over thousand. I've withdrawn some to invest in some high ROI, high riskier project. Okay, so and it shows you every trade what is the profit that you are generating. For those who are familiar with crypto bots, okay, so this is I think this is nothing new to you. Before I explain or introduce the rest, let me go to their presentation deck. Okay, so it's developed by okay, so the background story is developed by a Malaysian company which has a long history of developing algorithms for fund houses, for trading firms. Okay, so eventually they decided that since now it's in the crypto space, not like the past in forex, all that. So they have decided to venture out in their own, and they developed this bot. Okay, so what is the difference? There is AI that is incorporated in it. I will talk more about that later on. Okay, the fund safety is basically in all the funds are in your own crypto exchange wallet. Whether it is they now are connected to either Binance or Kucoin. Okay, I am using Kucoin personally. I used to use Binance. So if you have Binance or Kucoin, you can do it. If you don't have, of course, you can start an account as well. And all the funds are actually within your own wallet. Okay, they have no access to it except to let it trade for you. Okay, so it's 24/7. The smart AI is the other thing that I really like about this bot is or about this team is that they have a professional team, research team that gives out daily advice. Okay, so this is what it looks like. There's a Telegram chat. It will tell you today, let's see, this date. Okay, and it's actually every day the signals are sent out in the morning. It will tell you tier one, what is the coin, tier two, tier one and tier two, and alternative volatile coin and coins that might pick. For me, I usually only go for tier one. Okay, so it is actually using the Martingale strategy. Those who are familiar will know Martingale strategy is basically a double up strategy. So as you can see, the first trade, they buy at 50 USD. Then second trade, it doubles up. They use 100 USD. Of course, it depends on what is the amount of your first buy. Then it doubles up and it doubles up. In a way, it's something like DCA, okay, dollar cost averaging, that brings down the overall average price. Okay, so that is their kind of strategy. Okay, and because like I mentioned earlier, the funds are all in your own wallet, and there's a profit sharing of 80-20. They take a 20% cut. So how they claim the profits from you, or the service, the management fees from you, is via a wallet in their Midas system where you need to deposit. Okay, and they will be and they will be it will be charged. Later when I show you the platform, you'll be clearer. And also you need, there is a subscription plan. So whether it's 3 months, 49, 12 months, 150, forever is lifetime is 250. I think they have changed this a bit. This is an old deck, okay? But it's roughly around here. Of course, I have signed up for the lifetime one. Okay, there is also referral profit of this percentage is not a lot unless you have somebody as your referral who trades in millions. Then actually these are just bonuses from the, I would say from the referral so far. I don't know, maybe over the course of 7 months I've gotten back um, a few hundreds. So this is the home page. The next page is the coin page where you select the coin. So for example, let's zoom into one of the coin that I'm in now, Luna. Okay, it will show the price. Okay, what current quantity, average price that you have bought at, next price that you are going to buy at, blah blah blah. Okay, so one important thing is before you choose any coin, you must go to these settings and do some configuration. So this is the part where you set the first. Remember, it's a double up strategy, so you set your first amount. It can be $10, $5, and how many times you want it to cover. Okay, so for me, I'm covering at 6. I don't go to 7. The max is at 7. Whether it's a single cycle strategy, and what is the cover purchase percentage. Okay, so this is the part I want to highlight a bit on the AI. So what does all this percentage essentially means? Okay, retracement I will not touch so much. Okay, so I will say, for example, the price now is $100. When it drops 2%, it will make the first cover. When it drops a further 2%, it will make the second cover. When it drops 3%, it will make the third cover. So this is how it works. And the amount is doubling, like I say. So let's say the price is 100. So $98 first cover, 96 second cover, then 93 third cover. Okay, and by the third time, the amount, if we started at $10, it will be 20, then it will be $40. So the overall average price that you bought this coin, this crypto, will be averaged down per se. Okay, so the AI part that I want to say is, sometimes, especially in crypto, the market can crash very fast, or in a very volatile market. It, one candle, it crashed down 10%. Wow, then you have my thing. So it would have cover one, cover two, cover three, or let's say 4, 3, 2, 2, that is 7 plus 11, or let's say 12%. Then you have four covers straight away. So the smart part about AI is it can detect such volatile or big movement, and if it's a very big drop within a single candle, it will only make the first cover, not the second, not the third, not the fourth. So this is what I like about of the AI feature of this bot. Unlike some of the bots out there, if it drops 11%, you will have cover up to level 4. And if it drops further, then you would very much go up to the max level of cover. Whereas this, if it drops, if it's one single drop rate, you only cover. If it follows by a second one, then you only cover the second time. Okay. Okay. So this is the coin page. Let's go to the third page. Go back to home. This is the copy trade where you can uh, just follow, but you have to pay a 1% commission to whatever trading strategy that you are following. I didn't follow any, and they have the recommended account size here. Okay, this is the actual trades, every detail. Okay, okay, whether it buys, whether it's fulfilled, whether it sells, at what price. Okay, all this is captured. Next page is the profile page. So you see, this is the assets that I'm telling you about. I have to deposit money in here. I have about 400 USDT in here, so that whenever there is a profit, they will deduct the 20% profit sharing from here. Okay, so this is very important as well, because if you have nothing to deduct, then they will stop trading for you. Okay, and everything is just linked via API. In case you are not familiar, APIs is something like a code that allows this bot to talk to the uh, crypto exchange, whether it's Kucoin or Binance. Okay, so they have this API that links to Kucoin or links to Binance that allow it to trade on your behalf. Of course, there are some settings that need to be set up. You must not check the withdrawal. If not, they can withdraw your money on your behalf. That's not right. So they can only trade on your behalf. So that's it. The interface of this platform is as simple as that. They also have customer support, which is very responsive. I think it depends on time zone, I would say also. So far, I have raised query before on about the customer support. The response time is less than 15 minutes. The first response is less than 15 minutes over WhatsApp. Yeah, so it's pretty amazing. Okay, back to here. So as you can see, this is my total profit since day one, 10th September until now. If you deduct away the 20% profit share, it will be left with about net profit of about 32,000 plus, and you divide it across 7 months, it's about 4K plus per month. If you average out the ROI, I would say it ranges between because the my initial capital was higher, so I would say it ranges between 5 to 7. Okay, so that is also something that there's also the risk part that I really wanted to share with all of you. So in a crypto winter period, or the price drops dramatically and never recovers. So what happened? So you hold on to these coins. Basically, you literally purchase these coins. For those not familiar with what crypto bot does, this is not dealing with futures or leverage products. So yes, it can't liquidate you per se as you get margin call and things like that. No, it doesn't happen that way. So what? Okay, so for example, at least now I'm down 73%. So I'm literally holding on to, you see, 266 quantity units of at least. Of course, I bought using 6,000 plus. Now my average price was, after the average down the DCA, it was 2370, and now the market value of at least is only 634. That's why I'm down 70 plus. But what happens is you are still holding on to this coin. So as long as you don't liquidate, you are in paper loss per se. So the same goes to any other coin. So Luna, now I'm holding on to, okay, Luna is at first cover, so no, you see this is the number of covers you have reached. So okay, let's say Solana. So I have four covers done. So yeah, I have actually bought 75.9 plus Luna at the average price of 102. And when Luna recovers, okay, to the target price, my target price 103.53, okay, it will then take profit. Okay, so in a typical volatile market, this is very useful, and a bull market, yeah, the ups and downs will help you to earn a lot of money. But if you're talking about a crypto winter or a bear market that it goes down trends for a very long time before recovery, yes, you will be stuck. I'll be very honest. So those who are familiar with crypto, you know BTC reached that time like all-time high at 60 plus thousand, close to 70,000, and then it dropped all the way to 30 plus thousand. Yes, I was caught in that as well. So for a good periods of 2 months plus, okay, my funds were all locked in here with paper losses. There were no profits, zero profit for 2 months plus. Okay. And yes, I just held on to it until it eventually recovered. And if you realize that even now Bitcoin has not recovered to the previous highs, but not forgetting because you are averaging down, so you don't have to reach the previous high to break even. You would have break even when the price rise up to above the average cost price that you have bought at. So it's very possible, it's very doable. Okay, but in a very long crypto bear market or a winter period, yes, that is the risk that you will have to bear. But if you look at other crypto bots out there, I will say that some of them are actually faring worse. Or if you have dabbled in crypto bots that deals with futures or leverage products, you would have already liquidated your losses. Meaning, if I have put this 60 plus thousand, now is, yeah, 60 plus thousand into some futures bot or whatever, I may be actually left with half, less than half or nothing already. But here I know I am in a way safe because the Solana, the Luna, at least is still in my custody. Okay. Unless you say the whole blockchain collapse, then that is as good as you're telling me Bank of Layman collapse. So yes, I'm very hopeful about crypto. Everybody around me knows that, and yeah, and that's why I like this bot so much. So, as usual, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Do not invest more than what you can afford to lose. By the way, there is a weekly Zoom session that talk more in depth about this board. If you are keen, you can add me on Telegram or Facebook, and I will guide you to attend the Zoom session per se. Also, this is not a paid or sponsored video. Yeah, Midas doesn't pay me anything. Okay, but I am generally sharing because, like I said, I have tried other bots. Some even charge higher, and some initially was very promising. Yeah, and eventually I still lose money. So this is a real tested, proven bot for 7 months. Plus, with actual profits you can see here. This is my actual profits that you can see here. It's not Photoshop or anything. If you message me privately, I can show you live. Okay, so um, yeah, for those that okay, so there's also two camps of people. Some people will say, I just want passive income. I don't want to do any work. Okay, remember there is this there is the copy trade function. You can do that. Or the other way is you just choose one or two coin or three coin or four coin, a basket of coins, for example, and just let it run. Okay, but for me personally, actually, I change the coin based on recommendation daily. Okay, it's only 1-2 minutes of my time. I think if it can generate more income and revenue for me, I don't mind wasting, per se, to use that 1-2 minutes to generate more profits for myself. So, but some people will argue that that is not totally passive anymore. Okay, if 1-2 minutes can kill you, right? Then don't. Okay, for me, I have that 1-2 minutes to spare. If you ask me to use 5 minutes, I think also can. Okay, yeah. So it is, to me, it's still very passive. I don't need to do the research. The research team does it for me. I don't do anything. If they need to change the settings, they will inform through the Telegram chat group, things like that. And yeah, I just go in. Okay, today they say Solana, I choose Solana. Tomorrow they say AVAX, I choose AVAX. The third day they say Bitcoin, I choose Bitcoin. That's it. As simple as that. So I hope that you like the content that I've shared with you today. And please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so it will motivate me to generate more of such videos for all of you. Thank you and bye.